Welcome to the Easy English Speaking Podcast. I'm Tony. How are you doing?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing very well today. Thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm good too. Today is a calm day for me. The weather is nice, and I had a relaxing morning.
That sounds lovely. The weather here is sunny too. I went outside for a short walk before we started recording.
That is a great way to start the day. Fresh air always helps me feel awake.
Yes, exactly. And I also had a cup of coffee. Coffee and sunshine make me very happy.
I understand that. Coffee is very important in the morning.
So, Tony, I think today will be a fun episode for our listeners.
I think so too. Today we will talk about something very useful in everyday life.
Yes, today we are talking about English at the restaurant and how to speak politely with a waiter.
And also what to do if you meet a friend at the restaurant and how to speak in a friendly and polite way.
Exactly. Many people feel nervous in restaurants when they need to order in English.
That is true, but it does not have to be difficult. Simple and polite English is enough.
Before we start our topic, let us say hello to everyone listening to us.
Yes, of course. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Speaking Podcast.
In this podcast, we have simple and friendly conversations in English.
Our goal is to help you learn English by listening to natural conversations.
You do not need difficult grammar. You can learn step by step.
Just listen, relax, and enjoy the conversation with us.
And little by little, your English will grow.
Also, before we continue, if you enjoy our conversations, please give this video a like.
Yes, and if you want to hear more episodes like this, please subscribe to the channel.
It helps our podcast grow, and it helps more students find simple English conversations.
Thank you so much for your support.
All right, Lily, are you ready to talk about restaurants?
Yes, I am. Actually, I love restaurants.
Me too, especially when I'm very hungry.
So, Tony, let us imagine something.
Okay.
Imagine you walk into a restaurant for dinner.
All right.
What is the first polite thing you should say?
Usually, you greet the staff. You can say hello or good evening.
Yes, that is a very good start.
And if a waiter comes to you, they may ask a question.
Yes, they often say something like, "Do you have a reservation?"
Right. A reservation means you booked a table before coming.
And if you do not have one, you can say, "No, but we would like a table for two."
Exactly. Very simple and polite.
I like that phrase. A table for two, please.
Yes, it sounds friendly and natural.
Sometimes the waiter will say, "Please follow me."
And then they show you your table.
When you sit down, the waiter often gives you a menu.
The menu is where you see all the food and drinks.
Some people feel nervous at this moment because there are many choices.
Yes, sometimes I read the menu for a very long time.
Me too, and sometimes the waiter comes back when I'm still thinking.
That happens to me too.
So, Tony, what can you say if you need more time?
You can say, "I need a few more minutes, please."
That is very polite.
Yes, it's simple but respectful.
After a few minutes, the waiter may come back and ask, "Are you ready to order?"
Then you can start ordering your food.
Let us imagine you want soup first.
I would say, "I would like the tomato soup, please."
Perfect. Very polite.
And for the main dish, I might say, "I would like the grilled chicken with rice."
That sounds delicious.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Me too.
Sometimes people also ask questions about the food.
Yes, that's important.
For example, you can ask, "What do you recommend?"
Waiters often like that question.
Yes, because they know the menu well.
And they might say, "The pasta is very popular today."
Or, "The steak is very good tonight."
When the waiter brings your food, it's nice to say, "Thank you."
Yes, always say thank you.
Politeness is very important in restaurants.
I agree. Even small words like please and thank you make a big difference.
Now, Tony, imagine something funny.
Okay, I'm ready.
Imagine you are eating your dinner and suddenly you see your friend across the room.
Oh, that happens sometimes.
What should you say if you walk over to your friend?
I would say, "Hey, it's so nice to see you here."
That is very natural.
Then I might ask, "Are you having dinner too?"
Your friend might say, "Yes, I came here after work."
Then you can say, "Enjoy your meal."
Or you can say, "Maybe we can eat together next time."
Yes, that sounds friendly.
Sometimes friends even join tables,
That can be very fun.
but it's polite to ask first.
Yes, you can say, "Do you mind if I sit with you?"
Good manners are always important.
Especially in public places like restaurants.
Tony, have you ever had a funny restaurant moment?
Oh, yes, I remember one.
Tell me.
One time, I tried to order a spicy dish.
Okay.
The waiter asked, "Are you sure? It is very spicy."
That sounds dangerous already.
I said, "Yes, I love spicy food."
And what happened?
When the food arrived, I took one bite.
And?
My face turned red and I started drinking water very fast.
That happens to many people.
The waiter looked at me and smiled.
Did you finish the food?
I tried, but it was very difficult.
Brave, Tony.
What about you, Lily? Do you have a funny restaurant story?
Yes, actually I do.
I want to hear it.
One time I was in a small cafe.
Okay,
I wanted to order tea,
simple enough.
but I spoke too fast and the waiter heard coffee.
Oh no.
A few minutes later, he brought a big cup of coffee.
And you do not drink coffee in the evening, right?
Exactly.
What did you do?
I smiled and said, "Sorry, I ordered tea, not coffee."
That is the best way to solve the problem.
Yes, being calm and polite always helps.
And the waiter changed the drink?
Yes, he did, and he apologized.
See, politeness works.
Yes, it really does.
Another useful sentence is, "Could I get the bill, please?"
Yes, that is how you ask for the check.
In some countries, people say check, and in others, they say bill.
Both are common.
When the meal is finished, it is nice to say thank you and have a nice evening.
That makes the restaurant experience pleasant for everyone.
I agree.
So, Tony, today we talked about many restaurant situations.
Yes, we talked about greeting the waiter,
Ordering food politely,
asking questions about the menu,
meeting a friend at the restaurant,
and solving small problems politely.
all with simple English.
Exactly.
English does not need to be complicated.
Just speak slowly and politely.
And do not be afraid to make small mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes when learning.
The important thing is to keep practicing.
And keep speaking.
We hope this conversation helped you imagine real situations in a restaurant.
Yes, next time you visit a restaurant, you can try these simple sentences.
Little by little, your confidence will grow.
And speaking English will feel more natural.
Before we finish, we have a question for you.
Yes, we love hearing from you.
Tell us in the comments, what food do you like to order at restaurants?
Do you like pizza, pasta, soup, or something else?
We're very curious to read your answers.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like.
Also, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next conversations.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
We really appreciate it.
Until next time, keep learning and keep speaking English.
Goodbye, everyone, and see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye. See you soon.